Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Bitcoin went to 64k, everything pumped, Dogecoin pumped, Shiba Inu pumped, Bonk, Flocky, Baby, Doge, Elon, every kind of meme coin is pumping. Anything with a cute picture of a dog, a cat, a cow, a frog, a turtle, anything with a cute picture pumps. So we gotta talk about it. Shiba Inu right now doing 20% towards upside. The question is, how is this gonna end? What you're gonna see here what you see here right now on the chart is that we have this, rising channel up here getting broken towards upside, which is actually quite nice, because oftentimes when you have these channels or resistance levels and you kind of tapping that, and these things can actually get prolonged for a very long time. You can see how this part up here actually took. This went from April 2023 down, up, down, up, down. It can go for a while. So what we are looking actually for is at the time when we are actually breaking that resistance, especially these channels that goes towards upside, because that might indicate that right now we are getting into these big moves that everybody wants, right? So the big moves that we are talking about, something like this over here that happened previously, this was over here, pre-move on Shiba Inu, went up here. This is the Coinbase, so not Coinbase, it's Binance listing, and after that it went down into this box down here, and then it exploded towards upside, something crazy, like from the bottom towards upside up here. It was some crazy moves. 16x from the bottom towards upside. This is only the last move. Over here there's even more data up here. First it went all the way towards upside and pulled back, consolidated and exploded towards upside, right? So what we are seeing over here right now is this very first move out of this zone over here. So this is zone over here, this is our new zone over here, and right now we are just right over here, kind of just getting out of that move towards upside. The big question is, how high can this go? Where is it gonna go next? The major resistance level. And when it comes to technical analysis, the way we draw the chart, we always look at where the resistance level are to figure out, where is the next most, what are you gonna say? Where is the next most obvious resistance? How, it's gonna go. And we look for these, what we call empty spaces. So over here, there is not actually a lot of empty spaces. So the first empty space up here is, let me just remove these moving averages up here for a second very quickly. The first empty space is up here where we are right now. So what you're gonna see here on the chart, the blue box down here, this is what we call accumulation zone. That's what we are getting out of right now. This is weekly time frame, sorry, monthly time frame, and this monthly candle over here right now getting out of this accumulation zone. And once over here, once we are out of the accumulation zone, this part over here is what we call our empty space. Empty spaces goes very fast, and price can actually move towards upside very fast because there is not a lot of resistance levels, right? Over here we have a resistance level, so it took a while to break that, and right now we are breaking that. Over here there's a resistance, over here there's a resistance, and over here there's also resistance. These are monthly resistance. These are what we call a big resistance level. There's probably some kind of resistance level over here, but they are not monthly resistance. They are not these big resistance levels. So what we are looking for right now is for this move to go all the way to the first resistance level. That's another, that's another 50% towards upside. You can understand that we already did 50% over here. So from the bottom towards the upside up here, that's 130%, but we are just looking for this next move right now. That's for 50% towards the upside. The move up here to the next resistance level is 81%, and all the way towards the top up here, that's something like 4x. 370% is 4.7x towards upside, and this is just from the previous close over here, not from previous close, but from where we are right now, from all the way from the bottom up here, not this week up here, these weeks up here. That's almost 10x. That's 9.6s, almost 10x towards the upside up here, just getting to the all-time highs, 10x from the very bottom. But we want to know, how high can this actually go? Like, where is the realistic target for this? Now there's different ways actually how you can do this. A lot of people do draw Fibonacci, Fibonacci's on the channel and looking for these levels up here at 1.6, but we are not doing this on the channel. We don't like actually Fibonacci levels, but this over here is the Fibonacci 1.6118. So a lot of people are looking at this level as some kind of major resistance levels where we can actually hit the top up here. But I'm going to tell you how we do it on this channel. We like X's, and X's are what we just said, 10x up here towards upside, that's 900%, right? 20x gets really close to this, Fibonacci level over here. This is, 200%. Actually, on the dollar, 20x, this is a 20x move over here. So it does fit the narrative, you know, either, you know, Fibonacci level or the 20x. But there is another target up here above that. It's actually very, very important. That's the 50x move towards the upside. So even the 30x over here, 40x up here, or even 50x towards the upside up here, they're also very important. But I always use this 50x because these coins that are pumping very, very hardly, this is a 50x move from the bottom, not from where we are right now. This 50x move, so 0.00034, it is also very, very likely. Now depends on how, you know, how much bullishness there is in the chart, how much, you know, we go up, how much, you know, how long this bull market lasts. All of these levels are very realistic and you know, probable, but you know, probability goes less. And so if you want 100x stuff like that, probability goes less and less the higher you go, right? That's just how these things work. But you gotta know that people who bought down the very bottom down here, they're gonna try selling 10x, they're gonna try selling 20x, they're gonna try selling 30, 40, and even 50x. You know, it doesn't mean that price is gonna go down, but there will be some kind of profit takes. But at one point, the price will actually go down. We just don't know where. But when we get to that point, we will know. We will know, because we will see on the chart that there is weakness in the price, there is huge amount of selling and so forth, and we will know that it's the top. The same way how we figured out here at 0.00087, we actually had a live stream. I don't know if you know, but we actually had a live stream in the previous bull market, watching Shiba Inu on live stream, calling the top on the dollar, and there are ways to do that, calling the top on the dollar. And I remember I messaged one of my very good friends and I told her, did you see that? Like, it was insane, it was insane. But we thought that was the top. Like, you never know whether that's gonna be the top or not, but this was such a bullish move towards the upside. Everybody was really, really excited about that, and it was a parabolic move. So if you look at this candle up here in a small time frames, you'll see that it goes something like this over here towards the upside, and it was just going, you know, in straight line, and it was just kind of going in a straight line towards the upside. And we said, like, this cannot go for a lot longer. And then we saw some weakness in the chart and saw it actually pulling back. So when it started going towards the upside, we didn't actually know how high it's going to go. But when we get to that point, we do know where that ending point is going to be. So even like in this chart over here, once we get to that, you know, 10x or maybe 20x over here, or maybe to, you know, even to 50x up here towards the upside, once we get to those points, we will know whether that is the top or it's, you know, going to continue towards the upside. The same way we do with Bitcoin right now. You know, Bitcoin goes to 64, you look at 64, you know, have some kind of, you know, ideas whether that's going to be the top or not, what's going to happen next, and you know, try to figure out whether that's top. We don't believe it's top right now for Bitcoin, so, you know, altcoins are still going to continue pumping, but we got time to go. We got time to go. So this actually looks very, very good. Shiba Inu is doing very well, just like Dogecoin and all of the meme coins right now. So we're going to see how long this can take time. You can understand that we've been here around for, you know, entire bear market. We've been buying, you know, Bitcoin and altcoins down at, you know, when Bitcoin was 20 and 15K. We've been around for ages right now, years and years. I've been, you know, doing this for 8 years. We got a Telegram channel, private Telegram channel. If you want to join that, be around guys who actually knows how to do the lines and stuff and talk about coins and stuff like that. So do check that out, a link down below. We also got a public Telegram channel that's gonna fill up very nicely right now that you know, you guys are coming here. So, you know, we're gonna check that out. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you around another time when Shiba does something, you know, bigger pumps. You think, you know, 20 pump is big, but, you know, you just wait when you see those pumps that it can actually happen in Shiba. Bye bye guys, I'll see you around.